Hello friends, I'm Mark Holmes, aka Cowboy Jobu, and thank you for joining me for another edition of Spreading the Mojo. It's week number 4 in the NFL, and we're taking on the New Orleans Saints. And there's no place I love going more than New Orleans, because every time I go there, I think I come back about 4 pounds heavier because of the great food. So today, with the weather getting kind of cold outside, we're going to make some nice Texas stew. So get on your aprons and get ready to join me. Our basic ingredients for this recipe are some potatoes, of course some bacon, onions, jalapeno pepper, some nice ribeye steak, some green beans, some baked beans, some corn, and some tomatoes. And we're going to need a little bit of flour, salt, pepper, some cilantro, some rosemary, some thyme, and some garlic. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take some flour and some salt and pepper, and we're going to put it on our ribeyes. Now, a lot of people will go ahead and cube up their meat first and cook it that way, but what I like to do is I like to take the whole thing whole and put it in there and let it go ahead and just dissolve its way as it cooks down. Okay, while we have our meat over here browning, we're going to take some bacon, and you know how I love some bacon. Bacon makes everything better. We're going to chop that up in some little pieces, and we're going to brown that next in that same pan. And that way it's going to end up pulling out a lot of those flavors that we had in there to begin with. Can you see it? Okay, our meat's brown, and we're going to go ahead and put that in our crock pot. And then we're going to take our bacon, and we're going to cook our bacon. Okay, so we've got our bacon over here browning. We have our 2 ribeyes in here along with 4 cups of beef broth. And now we're going to take some of this southern sausage. This sausage is the best sausage known to mankind. I don't care what you put it in, it's going to be fantastic. Now be careful, the hot one is really, really hot. Now if you're not really spicy, and everybody knows how spicy I like things, they also have it in mild. So be sure to look for home-style foods, southern sausage. So we're going to cut some of that up, we're going to brown that as well, and then we're going to take our onions and potatoes, we're going to chop that up along with the spices, and we're going to go ahead and just saute those, and then put them all in here together in the crock pot. We're going to go ahead and put our quart of tomatoes in with our veggies, along with about a ½ cup of wine. Okay, so our onions are just about clarified. We have all of our vegetables in here. All we have left to do, besides wait a few more hours, is chop up our spices and our garlic as well as our jalapeno pepper. Put that in here. We're going to let this cook down for about 3 hours. The meat will get nice and tender, and it'll have just a great, great flavor to it. Okay, all that's left to do now is wait about 3 hours, let that simmer down. What's going to happen is the meat with the flour on it is going to make the sauce nice and thick, and all those wonderful herbs and spices, from the chipotle chili powder to the smoked paprika and the rosemary and the thyme, those flavors are going to give you layers and layers of taste when you go through it, with just enough kick on it to give you a nice little spice to it. Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be fantastic. And let's check in on our Texas stew, and it looks just wonderful. And the way you can tell it's done is when you take the meat, it just falls apart. So we're just going to pull that apart. Oh boy, check out that. Now that is what you're looking for. Some nice, tender, fall away meat. We'll just pull that apart, and then it's ready to serve. And that's all it is to making my great Texas stew. Thank you very much for watching Spreading the Mojo. Be sure to click subscribe so that way you can get some more great game day recipes. And remember, keep spreading the mojo.